Hello everyone. Welcome to Disha Learning. Today we will discuss how to get a website ranked on Google through articles. If you like our videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Search engines base their rankings on two factors. 1. Is your website relevant? Targeted for specific keywords. 2. How important is your website? This is decided by the number of backlinks to your site from different websites. Only by addressing each of these considerations can you be certain of making an impact. Your level of success is determined by how hard you work and how many other individuals you compete against, and how hard they try. The easiest part is optimizing your site for keywords. Getting links back to your website is significantly more difficult and time-consuming. But it is possible, and it does not require a large expense. Writing articles is the key to outranking competition on Google on a budget. This is how it works. Step 1. Because you are an expert in your profession, you have knowledge that others desire. Step 2. You produce a beneficial article in which you share your hard-earned knowledge and skills. Step 3. You send your article to well-known article submission websites on the internet. Step 4. Free content from these sites is gathered by publishers of online newsletters, e-zines, and other publications. Step 5. Thousands of publishers from all over the world buy useful, well-written articles. Step 6. The only need is that they publish the post with a working link to your website. Step 7. If 300 individuals publish your content, you will receive 300 backlinks to your website. Here are some answers to frequently asked questions about article writing that will help you write your articles and manage your campaign. What should I write about? Write about what you're familiar with. Make sure it's relevant to your company, so you can use the keywords you want to rank for, and useful, so it gets published. For example, if you are an industrial plastics producer, you could write an article, or series of articles, on how to effectively manage Teflon tubing prior to installation. When you think about it, you'll undoubtedly realize there are hundreds of useful articles you could create. Some of these may even be partially written in your instruction manuals, installation guidelines, and so on. Another smart suggestion is to consider all of the inquiries you receive from consumers and potential clients. These questions reveal what individuals are thinking. If you write an article that answers each of these questions, you will be published and will also demonstrate that you are a reputable expert. You could even be able to reduce your phone support time. How long should my article be? The best articles are only as lengthy as necessary. Keep it brief. There's nothing wrong with a 400-word article. Similarly, if you require 1,500 words to explain everything you need to say, that's acceptable. What kind of writing should I use? Simply write in a manner that your intended readership will find comfortable. Don't use contractions, finish sentences with prepositions, or begin statements with and, or but. However, if they are not old school, simply use conversational English. In fact, the more of yourself you put into the article, the more interesting it will be. The important thing is to make it readable. Should I focus on keywords? Yes. 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 Any SEO website copywriter will advise you that you should optimize your content for specific keywords just like you should optimize your website. If at all possible, convert keywords into links to your website. Also, attempt to include keywords in your article's headline and byline. And don't be concerned about getting labeled as spam. If your content contains high-quality information and guidance, search engines will not consider it spam, even if it contains a lot of keywords. Where should I submit my article? On the internet, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of submission sites. There are far too many to list here. Search for Article Submit and select the ones that are most relevant to your industry and have the most subscribers. You can also get a list for a fee. Who will publish my article? People generally post pre-written articles because they desire eyes on paper. In other words, they want people to visit their website. Helpful articles are one method to accomplish this. It also establishes them as reputable authorities on a specific issue. It also fosters client loyalty. There are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of businesses that publish online newsletters, e-zines, and article pages. Whatever your industry, you're bound to find a few people who are interested in what you have to say. In fact, once a few publishers recognize you as a good supplier of material, they will return for more, and even email you asking if you can send them directly. How will I know when my article has been published? You can request that the publisher notify you when they utilize your article as one of the criteria of publication. Of course, most people don't bother, so set up a Google alert, http://www.google.com/alerts to notify you when your URL is published on a web page. Google does not pick up on all of them, but it does pick up on a lot of them. When you receive an alert, you ensure that the article remains updated and that the connection back to your site is operational. Will the publisher change my article? No, not in most cases. Changing articles is simply additional labor. In reality, publishers prefer good articles and reliable content suppliers because it eliminates the need for them to perform extra effort. I've had several articles published, and I don't recall ever having an article edited without my permission. If you're concerned, you can put a prohibition against changing the article in your terms of publication. Can I get an SEO copywriter to write and submit my articles? Yes. Any SEO copywriter should be able to write keyword-rich articles and send them to a variety of popular article submission platforms. Will my reputation suffer if my article appears on a dodgy site? It shouldn't. Most dodgy sites will be either unrelated or have very low traffic. If the site is unrelated, the publisher won't go to the effort of publishing your article. If it's related but has very low traffic, very few people will see your article there anyway. And besides, even if your article appears on a dodgy site, it probably won't be changed because, dodgy or not, publishers don't create extra work for themselves. So your original presentation, content, and intent will be unaffected. Write a good article, and it always reflects well on you, no matter where it's published. How long will it take for my ranking to increase? It will take time for rankings to increase, but you may see links to your website in about 3 weeks to a month, showing up on Google search. Thank you for listening. If you would like us to cover a specific topic, please add that in the comments below.